Closing the AI skills and talent gap. Saurajit Kanungo is president of CG Infinity. Hello, Saurajit.
Hey, Robert, how is it going?
Good. Thank you so much for being with me today. So, is there indeed a talent gap right now at companies that are looking to deploy AI and machine learning?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if I can expand on that, we all know about the talent gap in finding technology skilled people, but when you talk about AI talent gap, it's even at a much higher or deeper level of gap.
Yeah. In fact, this recent report from Skillsoft, a recent skills and salary report, said that 1 in 3 IT leaders are struggling with finding qualified AI and ML talent. So, why is that? I mean, what is the problem here that's causing this?
Well, my comment is that in my experience, the customers we are serving and the people in my network, I have a very wide network of CIOs. I would say that probably 2 out of 3, are struggling to find. But the
Mhm.
question you ask is, why is that? Right, wrong, or indifferent, the AI hype is real. Okay.
Mm.
And whether it is, the CIO's board member or their CEO or CFO, everybody is asking, like, hey, here are some good ideas what AI can do for our business. Go find people. And there is a very small pool of talent that everybody is going after. So
Mhm.
it just things are happening too sudden, and you can't just invent people with AI to the point, generative AI, people with that kind of background overnight. It just, asking for a miracle,
Yeah.
really.
Is there any particular industries in which this gap is most acute, or is it pretty much across the board in terms of any industry that's applying this type of technology?
Yeah, great question. What we are seeing is it's across the board. Like we got a call from one of the world's biggest construction company. They are like, hey, come on and talk to us and what AI can do for our business. Our board members are hounding us, and so we are seeing companies in retail doing this. It's company like financial services sector. So it is across the board.
Hmm. Yeah, this image of generative AI or chat GPT that just anybody can go online, bring it up, ask a question, get brilliant observations. I guess it's not so easy. That it really is some training involved after all. So we do have this idea of reskilling programs, but according once again to the Skillsoft report, just over a third of IT professionals have reported receiving training, quote unquote, most of the time when their employers were investing in new technology. So why are reskilling programs falling short right now?
Well, again, look, you and I were not talking about generative AI a year ago. Okay. I think from a reskilling standpoint in an established enterprise, it does have some reaction time. Okay. And but because of this hype or whatever, suddenly the opportunities that business owners and executives are seeing by deploying generative AI, they can do it. It's so immediate that almost, you know, the the CIOs and the trainers, they have not even thought through how to establish a program, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are not enough even experts to come actually, train the people. So it's a multitude of things. if you are the CIO of a company now, what do you do? Like people, the board members and the executives are asking for, hey, immediate results. Do you have an idea for a proof of concept? Do you have an idea for a pilot? And because they want results quickly, apparently one of their competitor is doing it. And so you are caught between, do I show quick results or do I take a step back and build reskill my people so that I can make this generative AI a scalable model for my business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay, but how can these programs be improved? I mean, should they be originated internally within an organization? Should the organization reach outside to experts in reskilling? Should government be involved? What about the educational community? Where should these programs come from?
Yeah, no, I think the short answer is all of the above.
Hmm.
Okay, but um, you know, in a in a corporate world where you are noticing that your competitors are making a move, and so you have to make a move. You also have to build to scale, a team. So you actually do two things. I think one approach is not going to be adequate. I think you have to seek outside experts, okay, who would come in and either bridge the competitive gap or build a competitive advantage. So that's one strategy. The other strategy is really reskilling your existing data team. Okay. So if you are not doing both, then you are not reacting quick enough to a competitive need, and you are on the other hand, you are also not building a team to scale this amazing potential this technology offers.
But this whole conversation assumes, as previous efforts at automation have assumed, that reskilling is even possible. Is it possible that you take the same person and equip them with new skills relative to AI and machine learning and any other type of new technology for that matter? Or do we need to bring in an entirely new group of people to take those roles?
Yeah, my point, great question. My point of view is that in medium to long term, reskilling is a much better approach and much more realistic approach. I will tell you why. We all may think like, generative AI or large language model. It's a new concept and it's a novel concept. While that is true, but there are many ingredients for a generative AI project to be successful. One of the ingredients is learning how to build and tame a large language model, right? But there are other key ingredients like understanding the the existing data structure a business has is very important. Okay, on understanding the business context of how this data can be used in a large language model to drive business aspirations and goal for that business is important. So the reskilling approach gives a tremendous advantage that the foundational ingredients needed for a generative AI to deliver value are already there with existing folks.
I see.
Folks,
Mhm.
yeah. If you are not doing that, you are solely depending on generative AI experts to come in, then you heard of the famous word called garbage in, garbage out.
Sure.
They don't understand that 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 company's data and business context and the potential of achieving business goals, then they are basically garbage in and garbage out. So, large language models and generative AI technology, if we don't feed the right data, guess what's going to produce? It's going to produce garbage, garbage
Sure.
in, garbage out.
Well, you're helping to paint a picture of what a modern day or a next generation skilling program might look like. And it's also good to hear you endorse the very notion of reskilling as a way for companies to catch up with the AI and ML machine learning revolution. So, Saurajit Kanungo, thanks very much for being with me today. I really appreciate your insights.
Appreciate it, Robert. Thank you.